Namaskar. I'm going to talk about Veer Rajaram. Veer Rajaram, under whose leadership the Jats rose to their prominence, was born into the family of Bhaja Singh, who was the brother of Brijraj. By this time, the Jats of the area were again seething with discontent and rage against the Mughals because of the Mughal atrocities. The Jats were witnessing their houses and religious places being demolished, their property being plundered. Their women were molested, and male members were tortured by the Mughal soldiers. Stubborn and warlike as they could not accept all these meekly. So, when they got their opportunity, they paid their enemies in the same coin. It was under these circumstances that Raja Ram rose to prominence, and he soon organized the Jats of different clans and Hindus of other communities who were willing to fight into a united force under his own leadership. And he soon created a small army with different regiments and strengthened the defenses of his forts. Having thus secured his position, he soon began to raid caravans and merchants of the Mughals and plundered them. The Jats under his leadership became so powerful that they soon overwhelmed Safi Khan, the Agra Subadar, and besieged him in his fort. They practically closed the roads for normal traffic between Dholpur and Delhi, and Agra and Ajmer via Hindon and Bayana. The success they tasted encouraged Raja Ram, and he soon attacked Akbar's mausoleum at Sikandra and tried to ransack it, but he did not succeed due to the strong resistance of Mir Abul Fazl, a local Mughal Faujdar. Aurangzeb soon selected Khan-e-Jahan Bahadur Zafar Jung Kotal Tash and entrusted him with the job of suppressing Raja Ram. But Khan-e-Jahan could not succeed in any appreciable measure, and he was beaten back badly. Once again, in 1687, a similar expedition was sent for the purpose, this time under the leadership of Bidar Bhakt, which also failed to produce results, thus ended the matter for the time being. In the same year, Raja Ram soon attacked Akbar's mausoleum again and plundered it, taking advantage of the delayed arrival of Sahista Khan. The Jats hauled out Akbar's bones from his mausoleum and threw them angrily into the fire and burned them, and they also damaged villages set aside for supporting the Taj Mahal and captured some local Mughal officers at Palwal. Thus, Gokula's death was finally avenged by Veer Raja Ram Jat on February 27, 1688. Raja Ram supported Chauhans in their fight against the Mughals. When the battle was in its full fury, the gallant Raja Ram led a fierce charge against the centre, consisting of the Mughals. While this was going on, a Mughal musketeer hid himself behind a tree and shot at Raja Ram's chest, which caused his death. The death of Raja Ram demoralized his troops, and the coalition of the Mughals took advantage of this soon and turned a certain defeat into victory. The battle was a key loss, but the death of Raja Ram was an even bigger loss. Had he lived today longer, he may have achieved much bigger things, and in all probability would have destroyed the Mughal authority in the area under his influence. After his death, the leadership of Jats passed on to Churaman Jat, who increased their power and founded the famed kingdom of Bharatpur. Thus, Veer Raja Ram Jat, who fought Mughal tyranny till the end of his life and who infused a sense of pride and rebellion into the Hindus of the area, was martyred on Wednesday, 4 July 1688. And the sacrifice of people like him should be remembered and honored by all Hindus of the present and future generations. Thank you. Namaskar.